select the team you want to join. Start your season with recommended settings if you wish to change roles or adjust options.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is
Still scoreless here in the first, but a third down situation forthcoming. Let's get into the action. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 15 yards that time, and a Buffalo first. Nothing on the scoreboard thus far, but that might very well be about to change as this offense comes up on a first-and-goal situation. Now McCoy trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Can this defense get the stop on the opening drive? Here's 3rd and goal. Allen now looks to throw. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. A big early 3rd down here for this defense as they look to hold on and force a field goal try. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He can run for it, and he will. So no sack. He gets back to the line. So off goes Allen, and on comes Stephen Hauschka for the Buffalo field goal. And this will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Allen going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that's complete to Croft. And he's got the first down yardage. At the 42.
319.
Coming up here, this defense looking for a 3rd down stop in the 2nd quarter. Now Allen. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes.
Here we go, D. Here I come again.
Allen going to go on 4th down. And the grab by Croft. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. We are in the red zone. Time to get you back to the action as this offense comes up on a 2nd and 2. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run. It's Gore. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. On 2nd down now. Gore. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit. Thanking him for that much space to rumble.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd and goal. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he takes it in across the chalk. First half of action nearly complete. Time maybe for one final drive before the break as we get back down to the field. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a draw play for Gore. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they say no to the penalty. The incompletion stands. It'll be 2nd and 10.
And what they want to do is go ahead and take those downs away from them. You never want to give extra snaps to any offense. That's how you get hurt.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to get it to Frank Gore there, and now it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Allen. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through it.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
That's caught by Brown for a Bills touchdown. John Brown. Second quarter, this defense looking for a big 3rd down stop here. They're already down on the scoreboard, just trying to get the ball back to their offense. Stafford looks to throw again. And that's complete to Jesse James. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. A big play coming up for this defensive unit. They're down, but just by a bit on the scoreboard. Can they get this 3rd down stop in the 3rd quarter? The completion, Riddick. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A gain of 4 that time. On 2nd down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. On 2nd down, Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. On 1st down, Stafford here. He finds Riddick complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc. Throwing is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator.
Preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you,
and he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Carry it. right, this offense has made its way into the red zone as they're set up with a 1st and 10 just inside the 20. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On 1st down, it's Gore. And he'll take this down for about 4 yards, down to the 15. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's going to leave him with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Allen on 3rd down. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. All right, they're going to try it. Keep alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. On 4th down, Barkley. And he's got it. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You stop to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Now another carry here tonight for Gore. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. A touchdown is what this offense needs, so no decision here. They're going on 4th down. On 4th down, Barkley. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jalen Reeves-Maybin. This defense in need of a big stop in a tight game in the 4th quarter. See if they can get that stop they need. Throwing his fails. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on?
And that's caught inside the 30. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Roberts got it. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards, the final tally. On 1st and goal, Gore. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown. Well, this might be a no-win situation here. This defense powerless to stop the clock. This one might be just about over. Now fails. Open man, here is Tommy Lee Lewis. 11 yards there, and 1st down. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. To throw again on second down. Fails. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They'll set up a throw. And this is caught by Curse. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now a run with Anderson. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They'll run it. Here's Anderson. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards there and a Lion first down. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And we are set for a great finish as that timeout comes in with 2 seconds to go in this football game. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. And it is good. He splits the uprights on the chip shot. And the Lions are going to win this game. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com.
Camera action, living in a dream. Now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You could see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. It's magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laugh. Hey, how could you lie to my face? People claim that they be loyal, they be taking up space. See my broski lose his heart when he was fighting that case. Took so many yells, I'm not going back to those days. I'ma treat you how you treat me.
Hey, everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football.
Okay, Coach, they indeed love their football here in upstate New York as you look inside of New Era Field in Orchard Park. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Buffalo Bills.
Here we go.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the veteran quarterback out of Michigan State. The former Spartan, it's Kirk Cousins.
Forget the measurables. His temperament, which is so even-keeled, often masks a burning desire to win and perform. This guy takes it seriously when he lines up to play, and usually he puts on a nice performance.
5 yards on the game's first play, second down. Let's take a look here at the offense for Minnesota.
And running back Dalvin Cook was drafted in 2017 to be the lead runner for the Vikings, and he should love what they're putting in for him in 2000.
And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. That's a cornerback in for the sack, Tre'Davious White. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here third and long. Third and long for Cousins. It's complete to Diggs. Cousins finding Diggs on a big one. 42 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What, does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. The throw over the middle taken in and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. First down, here's the run with Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler as a rookie last year, in on the stop there. And we take a look at the Bills' defense.
So often when we talk about the best safeties in the league, we often forget to mention Micah Hyde, a terrific ball hawk in the center of the field. He's also a terrific tackler and mentally able to play all 4 positions in the secondary.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So it'll remain to be seen how many drives this unit gets in, this being the preseason. But here they start with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't know that we'll actually see them anymore. They got 3 points on the board, 1 drive here in preseason. In this game, baseball caps, NFL approved, of course, for everyone.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. So the shotgun snap to Allen. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. But they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Allen. And that is incomplete.
So you got.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decide if there's a time to be aggressive Now is it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. They will come up on a 1st and 5 following the encroachment penalty. Cook following the penalty. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Let's go.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And Rudolph has got it. The big tight end for a Viking touchdown.
Touchdown, baby.
Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
This one taken from the 7. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. Looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Allen. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Allen now looks to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Trey Waynes, the Michigan State man, right there in coverage. Now, remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time. Now Allen. He's going deep for Brown. That's caught inside the 20.
Let's go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. Here's a carry for a former starter. This is T.J. Yeldon. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
94.
On 2nd down, here's Yeldon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a 1st down. They ran it and picked it up.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. He'll try to run it with Morris. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
Let's go. Let's bring it.
First toss of the game here for the backup Barkley. Flushed out right. Throws left side. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets them even closer. Now a 2-point game. And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Oh, and the hard count might have got him. This might be a first down. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Back to throw now on first down. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Amir Abdullah, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there. Right? A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is screen to Abdullah. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Back to throw. He completes it to Abdullah. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Heavy on the edges, heavy on the edges.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
They can't stop us.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
You better be afraid of me. Why? Get wide.
This is Morris. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? Now Barkley eluding the pressure right. And they will not be able to hook look up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Eli Harrell just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll look to throw.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And Bailey able to knock it through. And the lead is cut to 2 now. It's 15-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A final shot before break. Barkley. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are halfway. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. Marching back out there, ready for the next possession. Here comes the Vikings. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that.
The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Stephen Weatherly, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on second and long. Barkley, man open. That's Robert Foster, complete.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good enough for a Buffalo first down. This quarterback now 3 out of 5 since taking over as he's given his guys a first down. Forced out to his left. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. 15 yards that time and a Buffalo first.
Ready? 30 base. Here we go, G. Get off the field.
On first down, Barkley escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
65, 65.
A first down carry now for Yeldon. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Vikings pick up the football.
It's funny to me because we actually keep a football in the booth with us during games. And I notice you cradling the football. You get it tucked pretty tight with the points of pressure here. And that didn't occur on that play, did it?
No, you saying I wouldn't have fumbled if I was down there?
You would not have fumbled. You got that thing locked in tight.
I also have really large biceps. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Super tough.
The 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., 76 yards, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The Vikings leave the offense on the field as they're going to line up and go for 2. Oh, that's pretty impressive, Charles. It's one thing to be an elite speed wide receiver and he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
They made the decision to go for 2. They didn't get it. They remained down by 2 points. Should they have kicked it there?
A third quarter, I'm okay with it. Maybe first or second, you don't. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, again, I keep coming back to I don't like to chase a lot of points, but I also don't know what kicking an extra point being down 1 does for me.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Here's Barkley, flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. And before the second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. Looking to throw again on second down. Barkley, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Hey, a sidebar worth noting is that preseason cuts have changed. So week 3 that we're in right now, the preseason, I think, what did you say, the roster's going to stay at 90 instead of going down to 75 this year?
That's exactly right, Brandon, because in the past, just what you said, this game here, at the end of week 3, or game 3, you would cut the roster down to 75 and play game 4 just like that. In this case now, though, they're going to be able to keep guys all the way through. So guys who would normally not have a chance to finish out the preseason, they'll get that chance now and get more opportunities to get on tape.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Star Latulele in on the tackle. They go with Abdullah again. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. The open man is Smith. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back now in Buffalo. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Defense.
So that one will be accepted. So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
53 is the mark. Watch the backer, watch the backer. Ready?
They'll try to run with Madison, and he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Back at the 5-yard line now, second and goal. 2nd and 5. Throw complete to the tight end, Morgan. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Back to throw here.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now T.J. Yeldon, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Barkley. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. And that's caught by Smith. And down inside the 15 he goes. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. On 2nd down, it's Morris, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Now it's Morris, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Alfred Morris, ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills will add on to their lead. So the 2nd time tonight he has hit the end zone, Charles.
Some people just have a natural nose for the end zone, and he's exhibiting that here in this game. Big-time job, and of course he's got to pat the backs of the offensive line.
Yeah, they can't be lost in the shuffle. They're vital. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings. They'll find Taylor. That's complete. That goes for a gain of 31.
Let's go.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's complete. Abdullah. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And he's able to find Diggs. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Back to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. He'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had